What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, and we back with another reaction. So I didn't get a chance to post yesterday because I was going to get on here and do the song that we're going to do today, but my total computer system and everything it just went to hell. It took me all day to get it back to working the way it's supposed to. But that's the reason why I didn't post yesterday. Anyway, today we've got a song by Ren. Starts with the S word. Nobody likes to talk about it. I don't know why. I think it should be pushed up to the forefront and talked about daily, everywhere, because it's a problem, you know. It's a problem that we're having not just here, but all over the world, and it's crazy that we're losing people to things like this. But yeah, so, and let me say that, I appreciate all the love that I got from the Hi Ren reaction that I did. You guys gave me some great comments, some kind words, letting me know what you think about the way that I talk, the way that I speak, the way that I deliver, my words and my reactions. And I can't thank you guys enough. I truly can't. I'm just me when I'm up here doing this. What you see is what you get. It's who I am. I'm not trying to fake it for anybody or anything like that. What you see is what you get. So I truly appreciate all the kind words and comments that I got from you guys. I can't thank you enough. And, it made my heart full. And I thank you. And another thing is, I see some comments here and there about, pausing and why are you pausing it so much and try not to pause and this and that. I do the pausing because I have to due to legal reasons. I don't want to get hit on copyright and things like that. Plus it gives us time to sit here and think about what was just said. Well, you guys have already heard it because you're watching me react to it and you suggested it. So you guys know, but it gives me time to sit there and go, okay, this is what he was talking about. Or I think this is what he was talking about. And then you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments or whatever. But, if you don't want to sit here and watch a video with me pausing it, I would please ask that you go to the artist channel and watch the video on their channel. That way they can get the views. That way they can get the love. They're the ones that are doing it. It's their song. So, no hate or nothing like that. I'm just wanted to let you guys know. But like I said, today we've got Ren with the S word. I know YouTube probably doesn't like people saying it and things like that, but it's a topic that we need to talk about. So let's not waste any time, and let's get into this. And I know I said we were going to get into this. Anyway, this is a very important subject to me. I lost so many friends in the military due to this. In a week and a half will be the 1-year anniversary of my brother doing the same thing. So the month of June it's really touchy and it's really emotional and things like that. But, you got to hit it head on. Think about the good times and things like that and keep pushing forward. Now, I'll get to the song. So, like I said, today, Ren with the song, Here we go.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit. Silicone rubber bruises my sister. Skin pop the blister, dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Oh, falling through the cracks of the night sky.
I like the music. It's really upbeat. It's something that you can sit there and, really vibe to, and, you know, it's uplifting. But the subject matter that he's talking about is, a little. I like the way he's delivering it. The upbeat, the singing, he delivers his lyrics, and then he goes back into the singing, catchy hook, everything like that. It makes listening to this fun, but the subject matter makes you sit there and go, man, this is a deep song. And I like the way he's doing that. Genius. Here we go.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet
I'm really
deep,
liking the
can't
AI
be
in
nervous.
this.
Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword then drive through the armour. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
I feel like with that verse 1 and verse 2, now that verse 2 is finished, I feel like he's telling his story about him contemplating it, with his illness and everything like that. He's sitting there going, man, why am I going through all this? I'm not built for this. But then again, he's like, you know what? I can do this. But then he's like, why me? Why am I having to suffer like this? Things like that. It's that, like the other video, the negative and positive inside of us that are sitting there and having that battle that we're fighting within ourselves. And, I commend him for making this song. He's a talented artist. He talks about subject matter that a lot of people don't want to talk about. A majority of people don't want to talk about. It's considered taboo, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. But like I said at the beginning, this thing should be shoved in people's faces. It should be talked about. And if it makes you feel uncomfortable, good. Let's talk about it until you are comfortable talking about it. Because it's an issue. It's a big issue with people here, not just here, but all over the world. And we got to do something about it. Because losing people due to this, it's uncalled for, it's unacceptable, and there should be more help than what there is already. I mean, I know there's a lot of help out there. There's a shit ton of help. But I think it should be brought, talked about in schools, everywhere. Because it needs to be talked about. Somebody out there that you guys might talk to, or I might talk to every single day, has thought about it, is on the verge of it, or something like that. And we need to help people that are dealing with this. I'm not going to lie, I've thought about it before too. But, I couldn't bring myself to go any farther than that. Because, it's how we are. I'm sure a lot of y'all thought about the same thing too. And it's nothing to be ashamed about. It happens. It's that internal fight that we have. But yet, here I am talking to you, and here you are watching me. We're good. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's go.
Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Oof. What do we got?
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double dutch. I guess there's so much born like...
See the world, what is it, through Fibonacci's something. Ooh.
Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double
Fibonacci
dutch.
sequences.
I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly, what it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility, only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hers. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Oof. Man. That last part, I felt it. Like, I felt it. You know, I know the last part was about his friend and losing his friend, and, you know, it's him telling his story, and then the second part is, you know, him talking about his friend that he lost. I did some read ahead on what the song is about, so I could have an idea of what I'm getting into. But, you know, that last part, I felt it like a lot. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like a failure that I let my brother go through with something like that. And I know it's not my fault or anything like that. You can't help somebody that doesn't talk to you or want to, you know, let their feelings out and let you know how they're feeling. But I feel like I should have just poked and prodded and, you know, just, you know, it's your brother. We were best friends we were 3 years apart, so we were best friends our entire childhood. Where I was, he was. Where he was, I was, you know. So it's a tough, tough subject. It's hard to get through. It's hard to talk about with some people, but like I said, it needs to be talked about because it is a real issue in today's time. I couldn't tell you how many friends I've lost, not counting my brother, because I mean, he's my brother, but just friends that I've lost. And it's like, another one to this. You know, it gets frustrating. It's like, why can't we solve this problem? It's a problem. Why can't we solve it? We've got some of the greatest minds, and we can't solve this. And I'm not talking about, you know, just put them on some medication and they'll be fine. No, let's hit this head on and figure out why, what, how can we fix it? Things like that. Because it's got to stop. We're already losing enough people to randomness and nonsense already. We don't need to lose more people to something like this when we can help, we can solve, we can listen. That's all we need to do is listen. Open the door and listen. That's all we need to do. Listen. Because some people may feel like I have nobody to talk to. So just listen. Listen. And if you have issue, if you have, struggling with this topic and things like that, talk to somebody. Talk to anybody. Talk to me. Talk to anybody. Just talk. Like I said in the other video, I would much rather have you on my shoulder crying and telling me all your problems today than having to go to your funeral tomorrow. Cherish life. Love life. Life isn't so bad that you feel that you need to end it. End your life. You don't. This too shall pass. It'll get better. Trust me. I know. It'll get better. But you just have to talk. And if somebody reaches out to talk to you, you just got to listen. Offer your opinions if they want. But don't just start giving opinions. Just listen. Listen to them. Listen to them express their feelings. Listen to how they're feeling. They're pouring their heart out to you. So listen. Make them the priority. And help somebody. Like I said, June is a tough month for me, my family, my loved ones. Because my brother was a vital figure in our family. And now he's not here. And it's like, I could have listened. I should have reached out. I should have done more. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't do those things if I don't know he's feeling this way. I don't know he's having these thoughts. I don't know. So if somebody opens up and wants to talk to you about something that's covering this topic, just listen. That's all you got to do is listen. And then if it is way above anything that you can do, help them get help. Help. That's all you got to do. Listen and help. And if you are having these thoughts, talk. Just talk. Let those feelings out. Let somebody else know. Because you are fucking important. Not just to your family, but to everybody. Because, like I said in the last video, everybody has a special gift inside of them that's going to make the world a better place. May not be, a huge impact, but to a small portion of people in this world, it could help. So remember that. You're important. And you're needed here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I feel like I just kind of rambled because it's not like ramble, like just giving y'all a bunch of nonsense, but it's an important subject to me. I hold it close to my heart because I've lost way too many friends and a family member to this. So, drop some comments. Let me know what you thought about the reaction. If anybody needs to talk, I'm always available. I put one of my Instagrams in the description, but then it also has a link. Whenever you go to that Instagram, it has a link to my personal Instagram as well. Hit me up on either one of those. I'll listen. And if you want advice, I'll give advice. But until you ask me for advice, I'm just going to listen. So I hope each and every one of y'all have a fantastic day, evening, whatever time zone you're in. Love one another. Cherish your friendships and your family. And just do everything in your power to be happy. Because I want all of us to win. I want all of us here. Each and every one of y'all are important to me. So, with that being said, I'll holler at y'all again soon. Until then, peace.